Hi friends, and welcome to my Flosstube. My name is Paula. You can find me on Instagram at the 502 Stitcher. Today is Thursday, August 28, 2025. If you're new here, I hope you'll stay subscribed and stay around. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate you coming back and watching my videos. Also, I want to say thank you. Last video I did a giveaway and I had lots of comments. So thank you so much for taking time just to comment below. I really appreciate it. This is Flosstube number 49. Today I have a couple things to show you. I have some finishes, some whips I worked on, and some new starts to start. So I hope you've been doing well. Around here, the weather has been amazing for the last few days of August. We've been like lower than normal, kind of getting a fake fall. I would be thrilled if this weather lasted all the way to Thanksgiving. It has been like in the upper 70s, low 80s, and cool enough in the morning you can wear a hoodie, but in the afternoon, you're able to walk around without a jacket. So like I said, if we keep this weather to Thanksgiving, I would be thoroughly thrilled. So, but that, it's asking a lot. So I just hope it doesn't get hot again. I'm so done with the 90s and the high humidity. So it's been a really hot summer around here. We also desperately need some rain. We haven't had rain in forever. The grass is all getting brown again. But we've been doing really good. I hope you've been doing well, getting some stitching done. Can you believe it? Labor Day is next weekend, or this weekend coming up. I didn't realize it till my kids were like, we don't have school Monday. So I was like, oh wow, it's here. So I hope that you're able to take some time to relax, get some stitching done, maybe watch some YouTube or something like that. Do a cookout, whatever you do for Labor Day. So if you're in the U.S. So we went to the Kentucky State Fair. I went with my youngest kiddo and my mom and my brother. I made a separate video, so I'll be posting that because I didn't know if everybody wanted to kind of see that kind of stuff. So I decided to do it separate, so if you want to watch that. And also I want to say a big congratulations to Ruthie. Congratulations, Ruthie. She watches my Flosstube and does comment below, so I know hopefully she'll see this. I just want to say congratulations. I'm so proud of you. She won first place for her category, but she also won Best of Show. I think it was Judge's Choice, so I'll insert a picture of her project here. And just want to say congratulations to you. The people of Kentucky are just amazing. Like the work that people go do to to be able to do these projects are just amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed going through everything in the fair and looking at all the different stuff that people made. Also, we have baseball coming up. If you're not new around here, I'm sorry to repeat this, but if you're new here, my youngest kiddo is a medical kiddo. She has a rare neuromuscular disease and is trach and vent dependent, and she gets to join a team here in Louisville called the Miracle League of Louisville. It is a team for kids that have any type of disability, no matter how small or how big. They're able to play baseball. They have so much fun. It is this amazing thing to go to. Every kid is cheered on like a rock star, and they all just, they eat it up. So they just love it. Sorry, there is a bird pecking on my window. But they just have so much fun, and baseball starts next weekend, so she's excited and cannot wait. Also, I did some tea dyeing. If you don't know what tea dyeing, basically I follow Priscilla and Chelsea. I took a white piece of 28 Monaco and dunked it down in tea and coffee, and then cooked it in the oven basically to let it dry. And you get this awesome modeling. It looks so good. I originally did it for one project and then I ended up not using it, so I'll just keep it for, rainy day when I want something that goes on it. I love the look of it. I've done a couple other projects on the tea dye and just love it. Sorry, Stormy found a good old box over there of my, some of my haul over there, so he's trying to weasel his way in there. So we'll go ahead and jump in here with my finishes. My very first one, I ended up having to pause this last time and order some more floss from Forbidden Fiber Co. because I ran out. But this is called Hearts and Flowers Sampler by Leta Sullins. It is done on 28 count legacy linen, and it is done in the Forbidden Fiber Co. what's the name of the thing? I forgot the name of the floss. I'm sorry, and I don't have it right here with me. But I'm sure I'll say it in my haul because I bought 2 more skeins of it and have it. But it is just a really pretty color. And this was my August entry for Cross Stitch Camp 2025 by Sherry over Colorado Cross Stitcher. I now have done all 3 months. I tried it last year and I think I quit after the first month. But now I have all 3 months done, so I was able to enter in for that. My next finish, this one is from Just Cross Stitch Magazine 2025, and it is by Wrought Iron Stitches. And it was this one right here. Hopefully you can see that. It's done kind of in orange, yellows, browns, greens, that kind of thing. And I did mine different. I did mine on a 28 count Atomic Ranch and the colorway Lavender. I'm hoping this will it kind of shows here. When I take pictures of it, it kind of looks blue and gray, but it's actually like a purple, kind of like a blue purple. And I did mine with Color and Cotton in the colorway Fawn. And the colorway Oh My Gourd. So orange and black. That kind of was like, it's kind of like almost like a purpley black. It's kind of gray. I just thought that looked really cool. And I plan to turn this into a pillow. I've ordered some gray like chenille from Lady.Create to go around the edge. So hopefully that comes in and I'll make that into a pillow. And then my last finish, I originally wasn't planning to work on this, but my daughter, she goes to physical therapy and physical and occupational therapy, sorry, I felt a cough coming on. And I needed something like easy to work on for that couple hours. So I just grabbed this yesterday, and it's Primrose Cottage Stitches Christmas Quaker. And that's what it looks like normally. They did it in the solid red, but I decided to do mine in red and green. And here it is. It is on a 16 count fog, and I did the colorways Turkish Red by Weeks Dye Works and Grasshopper by Classic Colorworks. And this is where I originally started and then started picking out. But I think I might go ahead and finish this one and just make this as a little ornament. But it was, I think, the call for color is Cherry Cobbler. So I'd originally started that Cherry Cobbler, but then I saw somebody else doing it in the red and green and was like, ooh, I have to do that. So I was able to finish that up yesterday. So basically, yesterday I kind of like did this whole section right here, all that. So not a lot that was left on it, but enough. So got that done. Now we'll go on to my WIPs. The very first one is Gather Together by Hands On Design. I had worked on this a little bit last year and then quit because I hate the fabric. And I just dropped it. So sorry. But I decided to pick it back up, and I cut the fabric down so it was less I had to work with. It is on a 16 count platinum, and this is what I got done so far. I am doing the call for colors, and I love the look of it. I just, like I said, I hated the fabric, so I hadn't worked on it in a while, and then picked it back up. And hopefully I'll get this done because it's not a lot left to do. But so I cut it down and it was a lot better to work with. This fabric is just like, it's by like Swagar, and it's just itchy, and I just don't like it. I have a Primrose Cottage Stitches pattern on that too, and I just don't work on it because I hate it. Sorry to tell you how I feel about it, but hopefully with cutting down, it wasn't terribly to work on with it being cut down. This is Disagree by Rebel Stitches. I am doing this with Classic Colorworks, my favorite blue, Summer Sky. Now I'm thinking about I forgot to bring over one of my WIPs, but I'll show it next time. because I'm doing it also in summer blue. This is what I got done so far. This is on a 16 count stone by Fabric Flare. This fabric is a dream to work on. It just, the floss glides in it so easily. So I'm gonna get some work on that one. Just stuff all that back in there and fix it all later. Oh no, I did bring it. I lied. So I'm going to insert a picture of this. This is the next two were my whip goes for the month of August. And this is Home Sweet Home by Modern Folk Embroidery. It's on the Summer Sky again. And I am doing this on 16 count, I think it's Heartland. And I honestly haven't marked on this a ton. But this is what I have done. Like I said, I have to work, insert a picture of the pattern here because I only have a working copy. So I'm getting the border done, getting that worked on. In my fancy Ziploc bag. I need to find a bag for it. And lastly is Butterfly and was it Baskets and Butterflies? Sorry, my mind went blank. I have to look at my notes. It is from Hello from Liz Mathews. I'll have to insert a picture of this too. You would think my favorite color is blue, is purple, but all these blue projects. This one I'm doing on DMC 824. This happens how they all got in their row. So here is what I've been working on. I think it looks really good. And those are all my whips. And now I have quite a bit of new starts. And then, you know, I was doing this like, I'm not starting anything new, I'm working on my whips. Yeah, that went out the window. The very first one is Autumn Lane, Tonight We Ride. I just love this. I'm not gonna lie, it's intimidating me because it's a lot of coverage down here is where I'm working at. But I am loving it. So I'll show you that again real close. I had went to Rogue Stitching because I was out of floss for that pattern I showed you earlier. And when I was looking around in there, they had some orange fabric. And it's called Pumpkin King. Sorry, abuse her, my stomach girl. But so I went ahead and picked that up because originally I was just going to try to find some to order. And so I picked that up and it worked out perfect. It's really cool looking. But here's what I got done so far. So just a little bit of a start, but I am loving it. Yeah, it kind of goes like this because it's kind of curved. Like I said, it's a little intimidating. I worked on this a couple days, but I will get there. I think it'd be easier if I did the grid pattern like I had did for some of those ornaments that I did, but I'm trying not to do that on this. So I'm just trying to not get lost in what I'm working on, but loving how that's looking. I know that won't be done for this Halloween, but maybe next year. Oh, and that's a 14 count fabric. I was hoping they had a 16 count, but they only had it in 14 count, so I grabbed that. This one made me madder than I've been mad in a while. All because I messed up the border. This is JBW Birds and Berries Antique Alphabet. And I will tell you, I've heard other people talk about this, and I'm not going to show the pattern too much, but as you can see, it is very, very tiny. Very tiny. So just a warning out there. I am doing this in Color and Cotton Red Velvet and on 28 count gingerbread. Now, what made me so mad was I messed up this border. And where I made the mistake was all the way over here, and I was over here at the time. So I had to rip out like 120 something stitches to start all over, and I was really mad because I was only off a half a stitch. But got the main border done, so that's done. finished that up yesterday. But I had to go, like I said, I had to go back and redo that. So just the outside border done. This one I forgot. Actually, it's over there on the table, but I don't want to go get it. This was the freebie for the month of August from Primrose, from their newsletter. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to them so you get the freebie. And this is called Sweetly Sayin. So I'll have to insert a picture of it. And this is what I've got done so far. It's not a lot because I haven't worked on it that much, but a little bit. Mine is on a 28 count Lugana, and then I'm doing their Call for Colors, which are DMC. No, they're not DMC. They're Weeks Dye Works. I lied. But yeah, Call for Colors, since I got the August kit. Got that. And the freebie this time was stickers, and I don't think I have the stickers. I don't. So I'm sorry, I can't show you the stickers that were the freebie this time. Then my next new start is the Christmas Yeti, or Yeti Globe. It came as a kit from Bent Creek, and it came out last year, and I just loved it. I thought it was so cute. So I'm doing the Call for Colors, the Call for Everything, and it's a 20 count linen, but they have you working it 2/2, and it comes with pearl cotton, it comes with pearl cotton, so it's definitely different to work with. And I just have the outside of the globe done, so it's gonna be fairly large because it's on the 20 count because we're doing 2/2. It's really pretty. I just think he's adorable. And then lastly, I have Farmhouse Christmas Square number 2. This is what it looks like. And this is what I got done. I just started on this yesterday, so didn't get a lot done. So I'd like to get that finished up if I can by the end of the month. Because, originally my goal was to do one a month, but that I got really far behind, so I only got one done. So I will not have this done by Christmas, but maybe next year. So, well, I'm going to go ahead and put all this up, and I will see you in just a few. Okay, I am back. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you my September plans, show you my haul that I got, and tell you the winner of the giveaway that we had, and then also give you Flosstube recommendations. So go ahead and jump in here with my September plans. I'll try to insert a picture of these. I should have brought these over here now I was thinking about it, and so I'm not going to do that. But my plans for September are Whip Go with Jessie Marie Does Stuff. The numbers, I forget, I didn't write the numbers down, which number she called, but I wrote down my projects. So it is Welcome Pumpkin by Stitching with the Housewives. So hopefully insert a picture somewhere for you. And Memorial Day, and that is by, I think, Hands on Design or Heart Hand. I always get those two confused. I think it's Hands on Design, though. I know they're not anything alike, but for some reason I have trouble with those two, like, not doing those. So, and then also for Sampler September, I plan to do the Pink Sparrow Sampler. I've not done Sampler September before, but I want to try it this year, so this is what I picked out to do. I had originally kind of wanted to start this early in the year, and I never did, so this is Sampler September and my start for it. I already have my floss and fabric, so I'm good to go on that one. And then also, I want to do a 30 and 5. I got this idea from Karen over at KBH Stitches, which I'll be recommending her below, or after, this is my Flosstube recommendations. But she did, I think she does 27 and 5. So she works on a project for that many minutes for 5 days a week. And so I'm going to do 30 and 5. I have about a half an hour between my daughter getting on the bus until I have to wake up my son. So that is about, time for me to be able to sit down with one project. And as of October, or for the month I want to do is Tonight We Ride. I'm not going to say that's going to be the same project every time. I originally thought about doing just one project start to finish kind of thing. But then I know me, I'll get bored with it. So I'm going to give myself freedom to pick a different project. I would like to try to do at least 1 week of it, and I can get some good progress on it. But who knows? I might change my mind. So we'll just see about that. So I'll go ahead and show you my haul real quick. My order from 123 Stitch came in. I had gotten some sticky board. Sticky board, and then also I got this Wee Santa 2025. I have a porch goose, and her name is Duckatha, as my daughter named her, and I just had to get this because let me look at them. They're so cute. They're wearing little Santa hats and little scarves. They're just so cute. So the dressed up goose is right up my alley. So I really would like to work on this one for this year. Then I told you that I ran out of fabric or floss for Forbidden Fiber Co. And I originally bought that here in Louisville at Rogue Stitching. So I went in there and I got that out. They didn't have it, but then I got the fabric for Tonight We Ride, the Pumpkin King, I think it's called. And then I also picked up this one called Mirkwood. It's a 16 count. I don't know if you can really see the modeling on that one, but it's a pretty light tan, and then it has light tan modeling. So then I had to put an order in at Forbidden Fiber Co. And their shipping was really fast. I ordered on Saturday. I think I had it by like Wednesday or Thursday. So really fast. I only needed really like one strand. So as you see, I just got a little bit left. But the color was Sapphire. It's a really pretty blue. And then I went ahead and ordered a couple pieces of fabric from them. I ordered this one called Toasted Coconut. Nice neutral. Not a lot of modeling on that one. And then this one was called Morning Mist. And it's kind of like a green blue color. I don't know if you can see that. So I thought that was really cool. And then I ordered some things from Paisley and Polka Dots. The Stitching with Housewives one I did for the, what was it called? Let Us Adore Him. This was the pack for it. So that's what you're supposed to get to be able to, and you put your piece on this right here on the staple. So I went ahead and ordered a few things, and they all come unfinished, and then you have to like do them. So excuse the noise. This is all for that piece that Let Us Adore Him. Here is the manger, or the stable, and the pieces, and then here's the wise men, and I think the shepherds are in there too, and then here's some animals. So I'm gonna have to learn how to paint this. Sit down on the floor so I don't break it. And then, you know, travel along. I got the lantern stitch display. So you put your piece right here on this. Then I got this little pieces. It is a spool and then a little tomato. You kind of see that in there. It's the only thing about being by the window. And then this last one I got was just a big, right here, piece. I thought it could work for, you know, a couple different things. So I thought that was really cool. Sorry to cut in like this, but I forgot to tell you 2 more things that I bought. At the fair, they had a host section of plastic canvas, and I was like, you know, these are awesome. They had all these different Kleenex covers, and I decided I wanted to try it, so I ordered 2 different kits. I'm going to try to do them, so we'll see how that goes. So if you know any good tutorials for these, just comment on with them below, and I'll check them out. The very first one is Pumpkin Candy Dish. Thought that'd be really cute for, you know, Halloween coming up. It comes with all the yarn and the plastic canvas and all that stuff, the needle that you need. So you just have to bring your own scissors and your own time to get that done. So I got that. And then I also got a Kleenex cover. I thought this one was really cute. It is Candlelight Lantern. So that was really cute. So I like to get both those done. So like I said, it comes with all the yarn, all that stuff you need. So I thought that was really cute. So, okay, I'll cut back now. Thank you for understanding. Okay, and now I'm going to do our giveaway. I was given away because I had 2 of the copies of Primrose Cottage Stitches project that they did for their giveaway or for their grand opening. They are right now saying that they don't ever plan to release this ever, so you had to do an order during their grand opening, and then they sent out these cards. So I had 2 orders. I had to add an extra one, and I wanted to give one of it to one of you. So I did the random comment generator, and it picked Evening Star Stitches. So congratulations! I hope you'll enjoy this pattern and get it stitched up for your projects. If you would, just send me an email. I'm going to go ahead and list it in the comments for sure, but I'm pretty sure it is the filostitcher@gmail.com, but just check the comments just to be safe so I'm not wrong. And I hope you enjoy your pattern. And then I'm going to go ahead and give a Flosstube recommendations. The very first one is KBH Stitches. That is Karen. She is also a medical mama, and she has great stitches. I've really been thoroughly enjoying her Flosstube. I just recently found her, and I'm going back and watching kind of from the beginning. So I think I've gotten up to like Flosstube number 12 now. So I've really been enjoying her and her finishes, so go over and check her out. And then another one I found that recently is Jeanette at Bella Rose Needleworks. I really liked her projects she was working on also, and thoroughly enjoyed her Flosstube. So go over and check out both those ladies, and I know you'll enjoy that. So I'll see you in about 2 weeks. Happy stitching. Bye.